Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I just wanted to step in really quickly to say I heard your requests and I'm here to deliver. If you haven't seen my previous video talking in detail about the barb who leaked and doxed my personal and private information, I would urge you to go check that out and then come back and you would get the context. But yeah, I heard everybody's request from the previous video wanting to hear the full-length audio of the Twitter Spaces Amaria did. In this Twitter Spaces, she not only admits to leaking and doxing my personal and private information, but in this recording, you guys will hear in real time the delusion I've been speaking to about the barbs as a stand base. I've spent days editing this footage, more so editing to protect the anonymity of the person who sent it to me. But throughout the duration of this process, even up until now as I'm making this video for you guys, I have no words. You know, in my previous videos, I have mentioned quite a few times that I do plan on making a video speaking in depth about what I believe to be is the psychology of the barbs in stands in general. The things that I heard in this Twitter space, but enlarged to things that I have experienced by way of the barbs and other stand bases. This bullshit will definitely be informing my criticisms in the upcoming future when I make this video. But yeah, I just wanted to come in really quick and say thank you so much for the love and support. I mean, I've built an amazing community on here way quicker than I actually thought. I'm almost at 7,000 subscribers on here. This is insane to me. I can't honestly say I anticipated any of it. I thought this was going to be sort of like a slow build, but again, I don't really have words other than I'm filled with gratitude. So yeah, buckle in, get you a snack. This video is a little bit longer than my usual videos. Again, the person who sent me this recording, I wanted to protect their identity and kind of preserve some level of anonymity for them because they went through a lot of storage, but a lot more just to get me this footage. So again, thank you to this person. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Kisses.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not justifying what I did. Okay, I posted his number and I posted his Cash App, and I know that was wrong of me, but I am not the one who even doxed him or posted his address. You know what I'm saying? So if he knew that, how come he didn't come to me directly? He could have DM'd me. If he knew, apparently he knows my grandma's number. Like, you could have DM'd me and said, hey, delete this. But instead, you had to go on your TikTok and you had to literally post that TikTok with literally thousands of views on there. I am a little ass barb account. Okay, I am not Nate Clips. I am not Hardbite. I am not Cows. I am not none of these big ass barb accounts. I got 3,000 followers. If I was him in that situation, I would have literally DM'd the person that posted my number and said, hey, can you delete this? Instead of posting it for views and attention on TikTok. He knew what he was doing. This internet shit, that shit was for clout. He knew what he was doing. And you're demanding an apology from me, I said I apologize. I posted my apology and I knew that was wrong of me to do. Okay, but you sit up here and you want to have your fans attack me, attack all the other bar pages that did the same thing. Literally. All these other bar pages have literally doxed people, posted people's numbers. It was a recording of somebody literally calling fucking Ruby Rose. Somebody cussing the fuck out of Ruby Rose the other day. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I get that what I did was wrong. Okay, posting his number, it wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? And I get that, and I posted my apology. But literally, from what I saw in my notifications with his fans, it doesn't matter if I apologize or if I don't apologize, if I make a joke of it or if I don't make a joke of it, if I leave it alone. Because if I leave it alone, right, and don't post anything about it, his fans are going to call me a pussy. Oh, you scared. Apparently, I'm scared. But if I do apologize, they're going to say, oh, you're scared. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, there's no, if I apologize, it really doesn't matter because these people are still going to attack me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still going to be attacked by his fans. It really doesn't matter. And I just feel like that was really wrong of him to even post it on TikTok, knowing that you have over 1 million followers. Like, bro, really? Like, really? Two wrongs don't make a right. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just thinking about it in a whole different thing. Hello? Hello? Like maybe I'm just tripping. But like, it's just the fact that he didn't have to post it on TikTok knowing that his 1 million followers are going to see it. You posted on TikTok saying that it was wrong, it was defamation of character, my well-being is attacked. So what do you like? You're no better than these other pages that are doxing people. Like, you're really no better than that. Literally.
Oh my god, I did not know you allowed me to speak. Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so I just want to say that like you initiated it, girl. You posted his number. That is a form of doxing. Whether you post his address or not, posting someone's number is a form of doxing. You posted his personal information.
Right.
So whether or not he did it to you back, you initiated it.
Right.
So of course he's gonna address the situation by either doing it back or taking legal action. So you can't hold him accountable for something that you initiated. You know how all the barbs are saying that like, oh, there's no limits when Nikki talked about Megan's dead mother.
Right.
There's no limits. There's no limits, girl. You initiated it. He did what he had to do.
Right, and literally, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Because now that I'm thinking about the situation, if it was done to me, then I probably would have been pissed off too. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you posted my number, and all this, and all the your mutuals and all these people on Twitter can see it. You know what I'm saying? Cool, but I just really wish that he would have DM'd me instead of posting it on TikTok. Like, all one, like, literally, like. And like, I know his fans, like his people are probably in here like, well, damn, like they probably laughing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm laughing at the situation too. Because I'm like, damn, I thought it was funny to do it, but now the shit getting done back to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's not cool. So literally, like, all I came on here to say like, barbs, like, y'all. I know I'm finna lose hella followers because y'all think I'm doubling down, but y'all, please don't be doxing people, bruh. And don't think that shit is funny. Like, I know y'all supposed to talk about, oh, the 2018 bars are back and shit like that, but y'all, that shit is not a fucking joke, bro. Like, and I know probably nothing's probably going to happen. I'm probably not going to go to jail, but still, it's just like the principle of it. Like, y'all, come on, y'all, like, please, like, barbs, please. I know they probably finna get up here and cuss me out. What's up, Louis?
Hey, so I would say one thing. It does sound like you care a lot about what people on social media are thinking about you. And before you get too happy, I mean that with this apology tour that you're doing to us. He wanted the apology. That's between y'all two. If you're going to be mature and accept that you did something wrong, I don't think you can stand on this moral high ground telling other people how they should act or respond. You the one that wanted to go out and like post his
Right,
information,
and
but
I
that's the smoke you gotta do. Like
Right,
it's
and
kind of
that's what
like
I have said that.
yeah,
Like
like
when I
you're
was talking
uh,
earlier, I was like
mhm.
telling them, I was like, I told them, like the people in here listening, I said it wasn't. I knew what I did was wrong. Okay, that shit was wrong. And I told them, I was like, if it was done to me, if I was being my number was posted and people was texting me, then I probably would have been pissed off too. So
Yeah,
his actions are
it
justified.
yeah,
Really,
it
they
just
are
kind of
justified.
feels like you're more concerned about the way people perceive you. Like you think people are gonna call you a bitch or a pussy. Like, no, don't nobody want their information out. You can acknowledge that he didn't want his information out now. I just think it would behoove you to probably take a step back from social media a little bit, like, and just reassess if you really want to go into the field. I'm not even gonna put your information out there just in case people don't know the whole situation. But if you want to get into that field and that's really what's important in your life, that's what you need to be focusing on, not what Nikki, because Nikki not gonna come and rescue you, baby. Like that's just not gonna happen. Like
And
you gonna
then,
have to face them consequences. So I
and
don't
I
know. I
think
would take
that's
a
what
step back and
some
refocus.
barbs, and I don't think some barbs really understand that because yeah, I love Nikki down. I'll defend Nikki any day, just like how the hotties would defend Megan or like Doja Cat's fans would defend her. But at some point, y'all gotta look at, well, damn, do Nikki really, like, do these people that I'm standing, do they even know that I exist? Like, y'all gotta think about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, some barbs, and I'm not even saying the barbs, but like some hotties and all these other stands, they be taking shit too far. You know what I'm saying? And literally, And it was my fault. Okay, I had my Twitter account. I was just talking about Nikki, posting about Nikki, streaming by. You know what I'm saying? Then when the whole shit was happening, when people were talking about her, um, it got too far. People were doxing people. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like at some point, y'all just need to understand, like people was telling me, like people was fucking commenting on my quotes and stuff, talking about you need to go touch grass. You defending somebody who don't even know about you, and yeah, that's true. You know what I'm saying? Nikki don't know me. Nikki don't know where I stay. You know what I'm saying? And I could love Nikki to death. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, like this Stan shit be going too far, bro. Like really, like this Stan shit be going too far. And yeah, and like Lewis was saying, the reason that I said that I'm not concerned about what people think of me on social media. I'm just saying I know what they're going to think, because I know when some people were DMing me and they were saying, "Oh, don't double down, don't apologize, don't do this, don't do that." Well, I felt that it was right to do that, because at first, like y'all saw at first, I know y'all probably have screenshots. I was making a joke about it and I was like, you know what, I don't give a fuck. But then I had to realize, like, damn, this some fucked up ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Literally. Somebody said, I don't care. I don't know if you're crying, but I can hear the panic and uncomfortableness in your voice. And like people, like somebody said that they're not gonna listen until it happens to them. Like, yeah, like bro, like literally, the bars, like y'all think that this shit is fun and games, and it's not. Literally, it's not, bro. It's not. I feel like some people up here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I let some people up.
Okay.
I know they probably finna cuss my ass out.
Well, this is what I would say. Like, number one, the person who told you that you sound panicked, they're right. You do sound very, panicked. And I think that that's fair. But I think that, like the last speaker said, you did something, unfortunately, you gotta hold the L. And I get it. Like, of course, it's your real life. But I do think that when you say to the Barbs, and mind you, I love Nikki. I would consider myself a Barb, not necessarily a stan, but I would consider myself a Barb. I don't think this is the time for you to tell them, you guys are taking things too far because you were just there a few hours ago. So it's not to say that people don't make mistakes. Obviously, what you did was a mistake. You acknowledged it. You apologized for it. But I think that's all you can do. Don't try to morally posturize to people about, like, you now know better, because just a few hours ago you were in the same situation. So you just have to take this L. You fucked up. He did what he did. And unfortunately, that's all you can do. But do not get on spaces and then try to tell people, you guys, because then it makes it seem like, oh, so you didn't learn anything at all.
No, I'm not saying, like, I'm not preaching to them. I'm saying that I just don't want them to make the same mistake that I did. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say.
I
Yeah,
understand
and I
where you're
think that
coming
that's
from.
fair. I think that that's all you can say, and I think you should leave it there. But do not piss off the Barbs because of your mistake. You're trying to teach them something. At the end of the day, girl, motherfuckers are going to do what they have to do. We have all grown up with the internet. We all know you do not dox people because they will do it back. You do not share your personal information because now you've put it out there, and whatever happens next is your fault. If other people do not know that by now, then they will never fucking learn the lesson. And it's that simple. And people who don't learn the lesson, unfortunately, will find themselves in very panicky situations like you. So I think that's all that can be said is, if you don't know, well, now you know. But, just calm down. I don't think anything is going to happen. It's scary, though. I get it. It feels like an invasion of privacy, because it is. But the barbs, we can't be like, oh, we like to do it, but don't do it to us. We can't do that. That's not how it works. You know what I mean?
My question, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, my question is, when you did this, what was initially going through your mind? Did you think of the consequences that could happen from this? Were you just trolling and not thinking much of it? And then my second question is, I see, everyone sees now that you are a nursing student. Do you think that because of this situation that you have put yourself in, and being a nurse requires helping people, do you think that it will be easy to be a nurse helping people when someone cannot trust you to keep information confidential? Because that's a job that requires, there's HIPAA laws. You can't share medical information about a patient. If you do, you can get into some serious trouble. So knowing all of this about yourself, knowing that you are a student that wants to be a nurse and wants to help people, but then knowing that you did put out his information like this, and now you're panicked because he put yours out about your family now. What do you think, did any of this occur to you when you were doing this? I'm not trying to make you feel any worse than you already feel, because I know you probably feel awful, but I'm just, a bit confused on what the thought process was when you were doing this. Like the person before me said, the internet, we've all grown up with it. We know the consequences of putting out personal information on the internet. So why did you do that?
Okay, hold on. So my initial um reaction, or like what was going through my thought process, I was just trolling. Literally, it was I was just trolling, just defending Nikki like all these other people were doing. I wasn't thinking too much of it because I know that I don't post my personal information out on Twitter, and I'm very careful with what I say on Twitter. And you know what I mean? Like I don't post my family, my social life on Twitter, because I know how Twitter people can get. So my initial thing was like I was just trolling. You know what I'm saying? Just playing a joke. Well, not playing a joke, but like trolling, like all the other bots were doing, the people who were talking about Nikki, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? And I just sent that one text, and then I just deleted the number. I was done with it. And wait, what was your second question about the nurse? I'm sorry, you were cutting out.
I'm sorry. My second question was, now that you know that are a nursing major and that requires helping people, if Eric decides to pursue this legally and take it further, we don't know if he will or not. It's up to him. But if he does, and what do you think will happen? Do you think people will want to trust you? Businesses, establishments, medical establishments will want to trust somebody that put out someone else's private information on the internet because of celebrity beef? Do you think that will be difficult for you now that everything is happening? And, do you think that will be something that you may struggle with now once you complete nursing school, finding a job in nursing that requires helping people? Do you think people will want to trust you with medical information about somebody? Because if you share medical information about somebody, then, you can go to court, and sometimes you can go to jail for that. So, now that all this is said and done, what do you think that you will still have an opportunity to be a nurse?
I believe that I would, because I don't really know about doxing laws, and I just feel like that I separate my social media and my Twitter from my actual real life. And I believe that he only said that he was going to take it to court or find out where I go to school is to get me to apologize. And I really don't feel like I posted my apology, and I don't feel like that is going to go any further than that, really. because, like I said, I don't know. Maybe he can find out where I go to school. I don't know, but I just know that on none of my social medias that I have, I don't post my school or where I work at. Like the only information that he has is that I stay in Georgia and my grandmother's name. He might have found it on Facebook. I don't know, but I don't think that my future will be in jeopardy because at the end of the day, it's just something that blew up on Twitter, some Twitter beef or some Twitter stand BS. And I think that it's
Hello,
Can you guys hear me?
can you hear me? Oh,
yeah.
I was gonna say, so
I have to drop down,
there's
but
something
this is
that
just the last thing I
is,
was going to mention to
oh,
you. Like, and I know you're not asking us for advice, so please don't take it like I'm trying to fucking school you or something like that. I swear I'm not. But I'm going to tell you that based off of what you said, like when you said, I don't post anything about myself, I was like, well, let me see what that actually means. I scrolled through your page and girl, you post things about yourself. Like, it might not seem to you that you do, but looking through your page, I already know how old you are. You already told us in a massive space where you stay. You have to be more proactive in what privacy actually means, because I think that you think, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but I think you think that you are being private and you're not. I agree with you. I don't think that this will affect your career, but I do think Atara brings up a good point, which is it could, you never know, it could. So I would say just be more cautious and don't take this stan shit fucking seriously. I saw that you said, oh, I see why people quit this stan shit. You are not getting paid to be a Nicki stan. We love Nicki Minaj. You are not paid to put your life in actual peril at the behest of defending Nicki Minaj's image. She's gonna be good. We know that. So think about you first and foremost. Hold the L and you'll be okay. And just, deep breaths, sister. Deep breaths. You'll be okay. But I gotta drop down, so have a good day.
Can I ask a question? Because
Hey, my bad. My Twitter was tweaking.
I ain't hear nothing that the other young lady said, but I just wanted to know,
Yeah,
like, because I was just DMing you, so,
right.
but at the same time, it's like, I wouldn't, don't take the stance up serious. You weren't the first and original one to put his information out there. I think it's crazy that he only wants to, and Ted, like, really pick the issue with you. You were not the first person to address him at all. I think it's crazy that he wants to continue. Like, why is he poking with you? He does need to give the energy to everybody. I messaged him. I didn't say anything about his family, but I mean, I didn't get what you're getting, and I feel like it should be fair all across the board. You should carry that energy with everybody who says something to you, not just one person, because like it's weird. But at the same time, they were going so hard themselves. So it's like, why, when the energy is returned, now you want to cry wolf. Now you want to cry about it when you were just going so hard saying all of this. Well, not you, but the guy was just going so hard saying all of this stuff, defending his faith, and when you defend your faith, it's a problem. I'm just a little confused.
Right. Right. And my thing is that other barbs or other accounts posted, you know, other people like literally somebody posted Megan's Megan's mom's grave site location, posting address and stuff. And it's unfortunate that I'm the one that got picked out out of all the other barbs. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate, but it's like it's a lesson learned for real. You know what I'm
But
saying?
none of the
And I
bars
didn't.
posted that. Like, it's a thing where it's a lot of the Megan fans, or I don't know if it's actually Megan fans or if it's the machine she has behind her that's trying to get, you know, ahead of the game on a lot of things and trying to clean up a lot of things. But at the end of the day, babe, if I was you, you said what you said. You're not the only person who said it. Look at all the hundreds of people that they're going to have to go through. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
For
and
it to
then
be really become something. Like it's not. I just don't. It's just it looks crazy. It's a lot of. I wouldn't. I get what you're saying. I understand why you're taking it so serious because I see how dedicated you are to what you do and what you in school doing. So I understand why you feel how you feel.
right,
But I
and then
wouldn't
my
even
thing is
lose a
that
wink of sleep, baby, okay? I wouldn't lose a wink of sleep until I got served with something I would be cackling.
right. It was funny at first, like people saw I was like laughing about it, going back and forth with people, but it's like I take what I do seriously. Like my college and my career, I take that shit seriously, yeah. And at that moment, I wasn't thinking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was just thinking about, oh, it was just funny. But it's like I take that shit seriously, and yes, I'm gonna double down and I'm gonna apologize. You know what I'm saying?
That's as a woman. That's as a woman, and it's respectful. And you know, any real woman would appreciate that. You know, would stand on that. But I want to know, and you could be honest with us, because inquiring minds want to know: were you the original person to leak all of his stuff? Because I seen someone else do it. But
No,
were you the first person to leak it? Because if it is, then you got to stand on all this business, baby.
no, I was not. I don't even know how to dox people. Like I'm so dead ass. Like, I don't even know how y'all did that. Like I was not the original poster. I did not post this information. I was not the first one to do it. I just saw that somebody had posted a screenshot of his number and like sending them a text. I don't know if somebody called him, I think. And I just sent him a text on his number and I posted it. But I wasn't the original poster. Like, I don't even know how to dogs people. I don't even know how motherfuckers was even doing. I was doing that. But like I said, it was my mistake. And I know that I don't even know Nikki or whatever, but I'm just gonna come forward and say that it was a mistake on my part. You know what I'm saying? And I really feel like it doesn't matter if I apologize or if I don't. Like his people are still gonna attack me. Well, not attack me, but they're still gonna comment on my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna take this as a lesson. And Nene, I'm gonna let you up. So I know you were I don't know if it's tweaking. Hey,
Hi, I just want to
hey,
say this real quick. If you wasn't the first person who posted that number or called that number, then you have nothing to be worried about. And then it's people in the comments like, it sounds like Megan not the only one looking for sympathy. This is exactly what they wanted. Like, they seen our power and how we can contradict people, and they tried to turn it around on us and try to make it seem like we're slow, we're the delusional people, we're just doing stuff for no reason. They wanted you in this position to make this space for you to look the way that you look right now. They wanted this. They wanted this narrative painted on the barbs to make it look like, oh, we're just so deranged and so delusional. This is exactly what they wanted. Don't feel bad about shit that you have done. It's okay. And if Nikki don't know you now, trust me, she will know you. She will know you. And I'm speaking that from my mouth. She will know you, and she will congratulate you for all the shit that you have done for defending her. Don't let these people down here make you feel like you less than or you finna lose some shit because of them, because you work hard. What God has in store for you, no other motherfucker can fuck that up for you. Trust me, Bookie. So why these
hey, Nene, I
motherfuckers
saw
down
you
here
was
laughing
posting.
and kikiing, but they wasn't laughing when Cardi B fans was writing letters to Nicki Minaj's neighbors and sending them out and motherfucking and shit. They wasn't laughing when Hotties was on this motherfucking doxing barbs. They wasn't saying anything then, but it's all fun and games when it's somebody else's. Don't let nobody tell you to fuck down. What you did, you stand on that shit. And if you have any consequences, that's from God, not them. People can't harm you, sweetie.
So don't let them see you down like this. Like, fuck these people. It is what it is. And I think y'all need to realize we in the middle of a war with labels and giant companies. So it's a lot of
Oh
bots
my
on these
God, don't nobody
motherfuckers. So
talk
Clock
to
tune in
that
to
that.
the
T.
real
Clock
people.
that T, sleeves. Clock that T. It's a battle between the labels. It
Yes.
don't have nothing to do. We're not we're, but we're pawns in this, baby. It's the labels.
I'm sorry, I have to speak. I don't think you should be telling her to not take accountability for something that she
Exactly.
knows
Nobody
now
should
was
We
do
said
that.
wrong.
stand on
Nobody
it.
said
We
that.
said
I said
stand
she
on
can
it. We
take
said
Can
stand
I
accountability
on it.
for
speak,
what she's
please? You
done.
No,
sat here and spoke for
no,
like
for
5 minutes
real.
She
straight.
done.
I'd like
No,
to
I was
speak. I'd
talking
like to
for
respond.
two.
You was too.
I'd like
You've
to
been in here
respond.
speaking. You've been in here
Girl,
speaking
you
too.
literally just
Just
got
had a
here. I
heat.
literally haven't been able to talk like at all. Like, damn. Wait, let Nene talk. I'm
Go ahead,
sorry.
Nene.
I thought she was commenting. Anyways, I wasn't trying to be a hater when I said all that, so my fault for that. I was just trying to say, girl, you need to take accountability. Like, I followed you and I thought you were funny, but like literally, I saw you post like 8 people's numbers the other night, and don't lie, because you really did. You kept posting 8 people. I counted 8 people that I wasn't. Damn, I quoted it and everything. I wasn't posting that. I was reposting that other people were posting. Girl, to
So
but yeah,
you
I
cannot
no.
get in
Let me.
trouble for that.
Oh my
Let
God,
me tell you, that's
please,
a fucking
girl, you just
law.
got done
You
defending
have
her.
to be
Calm
the original
down.
person that posted that. If you reposted what somebody else posted, you
She
cannot
didn't
get in
repost
trouble
it.
for
She
that.
literally saved the image and posted it as if she texted them
If
herself.
somebody else posted it first, then she cannot get in trouble for that. It has to be the original
Okay,
poster.
well, she should have said that instead of making it look like she texted them with the fucking heart emojis and stuff, talking about
She shouldn't
something.
have
That's
said
what you give
shit
people.
when y'all know she wasn't the first one to
Okay, can I
post
talk? Like,
it.
I'm not really trying to argue with you.
Go
Thank
ahead,
you.
because I'm gonna contradict y'all every time y'all
Go
talk. I know the
ahead.
law.
No one's trying to make her feel bad about herself. She just needs to take
I
I
know the
understand.
law.
I understand where Nini's coming I'm not from. Even finished talking either. Like, yeah. I think everybody's in the wrong. She's not the only one that posted it. Like, that's weird. All of y'all shouldn't be doing that, because if it happened to you or if somebody in your family, no one's gonna be laughing. Like, no, anybody could get attacked. There's crazy people out there who's gonna pull up and try to attack you when you post your information. Like, that's weird. No one should be posting anybody's information, and I don't like how he's trying to crack her tea like there isn't other bars posting his information as we speak. Like, I don't care about what stand Twitter wars y'all got going on. If y'all drop that right now, no celebrity is gonna come to your funeral again. Like, I'm sorry to break it to you. Like, they do not know who you are. They do not. It's not like they like talk to you on a daily basis. They don't pay your bills. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Just take accountability. Like, it was wrong. Like, you weren't the original poster, but you still sat up there and you posted like 8 people, 8 different people's number. Like, girl, I really thought you were the one that was doing that, because you literally added the Cash App with it. So I was like, girl, what the fuck? You even went as far to looking up their Cash App username. So I was like, what's going on? He was the only Rick. He was the only one that I had posted that was from me. The other ones were just reposts. So you admit that you basically doxed him yourself? I didn't dox. I wasn't the original person. I wasn't the original person to dox him though. I did not post his address, nor did I post all his other information. I just posted the text that I sent him. I didn't post his address. Yeah, I didn't post his address or nothing. And I understand. Because I was like, and I understand. Harassing him. And I understand where you're coming from. I had admitted that I was in the wrong. And you know what? That's
Can I
good.
speak?
That's honestly good. Not many people can come up here and do that. Like, honestly, brave. Like, it's good that you admitted to what you did, because like that was good as wrong. I think you're funny though. Like, I don't have no issue with you. I don't see like I don't think you should feel bad about it. Like, it was definitely wrong, but there's other people that are doing it after all. Like, I don't know what y'all got going on, breaking into
Nikki and
people's
Joshua.
house, but yeah, you're cool. I don't know why you unfollowed me earlier. That was a little. But yeah, you're cool. No, because I thought you were like cussing me out. No, Queen. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah. Just like Slee said, don't let people try to make it seem like you're like a bad person. You just got caught up in the moment trying to be a troll, get some clicks and likes, like how the other barbs were doing. But that's not good. Like, you can defend Nikki without having to do all that. Nobody wants to get pulled up or have their information out there. But you know what? You ate that, and keep doing your thing. But yeah, I added somebody else. So
Can I
if you,
speak?
yeah,
Um, I think a lot of people are leading you astray. You don't know if he's in here. He could be recording you. You've already admitted to participating in the doxing. I think that You need to follow just what he said, apologize, delete your account. I think that's what he said because you're young, okay? And you're in school. This is very serious. So, like I said, you've already admitted to it. He could be recording. And I really just feel so I hope he does show you grace because you are so young. You are 20. So, you made a stupid decision. And you really just need to stand on it. It's nothing else. All these other people telling you, oh, you had to be the first person to die. No, you participated in it. Okay? So I think you need to listen to the people who are trying to lead you in the right way because these other people are not. Okay? You've already admitted to it. So please, I think you need to do something else. I don't even think you should have this space open. I think you should close this. I'm sorry. I'm
Honestly,
nervous for you. I hope you can hear it in my voice. I'm nervous for you because this is not nothing to play with. You felt threatened, and like there.
I don't really think that he's gonna. I mean, I'm not gonna get kicked out of school. I don't think that's going to happen. I just think that he only said that was to get me to apologize, but at the same time, I made this space to address the situation, but also to tell other people, like, bruh,
But
don't participate in what these other stands are doing. Like, please don't.
let me say something because I agree with Nene 100%. You are so young, baby girl. And you got a lot of people gassing you. And look, I love Nicki Minaj too, but this internet shit is for laughs. But don't let those fucking laughs cost you your fucking life. And that's just some real shit. Cause it's all
Right.
fun and games until it gets, people start spinning a block. And whether he knows your school, again, like Shawty before said, he know too much already. Calling you your grandma is too much
Can
being
I
said and done.
can I
So I
also
agree.
tell you
Delete
that?
this shit.
Can I
Delete
also
all of
tell you
it.
that like even if you are if you pass the NCLEX, he could submit a complaint to the board of wherever you're
Mm-hmm.
working. I, Miss Girl, please.
Nobody is going to want to see something on your record. And here's the thing, people say you weren't the original. It doesn't matter. You participated.
and you the
You
one that got
engaged. You're
blasted.
you're the, you're the clown, a part of the circus. No disrespect, but I mean that by saying whether you were originally the one who did it or not, these people not gonna play with you, especially when it comes to their families. Like Charlamagne the guy said on the Breakfast Club, you playing with people real life shit. Don't think that you can't get touched, whether it's in a physical sense or if somebody wants to take it to the degree and put that request in. And nobody is going to want to have anyone who cannot withhold personal and private information, whether you were the person who originally did it. I honestly, I, I don't really feel all that bad, but I do hope that you take this as a learning lesson. I would delete this fucking page or at least deactivate it for a few months. Focus on yourself, focus on your growth, focus on your life. I would delete. Stan said he could be recording all of this shit, and this is just adding more shit to put on for any type of legal action if that is what he decides to do. Again, I do hope he has some grace. But take the accountability. Whether you were the original person or not, just say, "Yo, I fucked up." Learning from it and keep it moving. Honestly,
Yeah, that's what I did before y'all had joined. I was taking accountability for it. Like,
I don't think you should
I'm
be
like,
talking to
The
I'm,
thing about accountability
I'm done.
is when you take it, that's it. Like there's no,
change
oh, I
behavior. You
wasn't
can
even I
say
wasn't
that.
even the one the first one to do it. I wasn't I don't know why he picking me out. Like you just have to
Yeah,
take
they don't
accountability for
care.
your actions and that's it.
Change
All these other
behavior
people that's
speaks
telling
louder.
you that oh you're not going to get in trouble, they don't know that and they don't know you either. So
Right,
Exactly.
and
If
that's
you
what
get
I'm
in trouble,
saying.
who
Like,
gonna help you?
right, and I doubt that I
they're not going
probably
to send you legal
am,
fees like or help for
but
your legal
I
fees.
would.
there, like, some people will go, just like the bars were going far as to go into people addresses. I saw a video of a bar going to somebody's address, putting a sticky note. He could go as far as to doing some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And like I was saying, like I'm pretty sure I'm like done with this stand shit. I love Nikki now,
Um,
but
can you hear me?
Your career, like your path in life, matters more than anything on the internet. Like, I'm not even a Nicki stan, but as a black woman, as another black woman in school, I don't like this. Like, you can get this all ruined, and you in nursing school. I know for a fact if you get lower than a C in nursing school, you can get kicked out. So for you to get a C in nursing school, you can get kicked out. So imagine if somebody sat there and put a lawsuit on you. They don't play like that in college. I work as an assistant for the board. Like, I go to school, I go to college as well. I'm a college student. So I know for a fact if they sit there and see that you have a case on you, they can sit there and bring you here and explain to you, this is why we're expelling you. This is why we're suspending you. You can ruin your whole life like that. Even if you wasn't the person that posted it, you was the person that was blasted. The person that is showing the most in public is the person that is related to the problem. So you are related to the problem of being the person that exposed them. But I just don't want you to be fed like bullshit, like real shit. Like, bro, this is serious. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Even if it's not serious school wise, it's serious your pockets. You're 20. What money do you have? I'm 23, about to be 24. What? It's not even that much of an age gap. What money do you have to sit there and help you? And I don't even know if your parents, like, not saying like your parents might not help you, but as a parent, like, I'm not a parent, but think as a parent, why would I want to help my child for exposing a grown person on the internet? The internet shit not real. Because at the end of the day, this can be gone in a blink. You can blink this gone. Anybody here, we all could be gone. You never know. So not for you, like, for people to sit there and tell you, like, to believe bullshit like that, please don't. Like, please don't, girl. Please don't. From black woman to another black woman, please don't.
Right, and I understand what other people are saying, talking about, oh, stand on what you did, or you gotta stand on business and stuff, but it's not happening to them.
You
This
can
shit
stand
is
on
not happening
business,
to
I
them.
but
can't
It's not
stand on
happening to
your
agree
them.
to
business.
stand on
Stand on
anything.
your business. Don't worry about this internet shit, this Nicki Minaj. Like, honestly, it's so much bigger than that. And you're 20 years old. You got a whole life ahead of you.
A whole
God
life.
willing, you cut this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because again, this shit is that deep. It is that there's some
But the
crazy
people can use
motherfuckers.
it speak like
But
that.
So
other
take
people,
heed.
other people could speak if you want to. Tell me how you're
They
here.
Yeah.
got their
Can
hands
I
up.
speak? Can you hear me? It's T.
Yeah, I can.
Wait, no, Priscilla? Christina?
Okay.
I don't know how to say
Um,
it.
Obviously the last person who came on, that sleaze person, and they're telling you it's a war between da 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 XYZ. I understand, like, I've been a Nicki Minaj fan since I was young. Obviously I'm from the UK. But it gets to a certain point where you don't need to ride so hard for someone that, yes, she can interact with you and like your posts and stuff. But at the end of the day, she's not going to give you a second thought. When things like this happen, you need to understand that, like, the only people it's really affecting is you and the person you're doxing. And whether or not you were the original person who got his phone number, blah, 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 you still posted a screenshot with his phone number in it. You can't do that. And I don't know who did the address and who did this and that, but it's not right. And you've come on and you've admitted that, which is good. And, like, you're a better person than me, because me, I would have just deleted my account. But people coming on here and telling you it's not that serious, it's not a crime, they can't do this, they can't get you kicked out of school.
It literally
And the
is
people,
that
it is that
serious,
serious.
bro.
It
Like,
really
and they
is.
don't think, and I feel like some people don't think that it's serious because it's not happening to them. Like,
Exactly. And I know
in a
you're
million years,
scared. Like,
I never would have thought that it would happen to me. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. But the only thing you can do now is, like you've done, apologize to the guy. Like the people before me, I can't, like, highly favored and stuff, are spitting. Like, yes, maybe you should take some time off. Apologize to the guy. Like, don't feel like you're backed into a corner, because you are your own person. You can make your own decisions, but don't think about what the barbs would do, because you are you before you're a barb. And, like, all this stand Twitter bullshit, it's not a war that you guys are pawns in. It's just two adult women who happen to be famous arguing, and then you
Right.
lots are getting involved.
Somebody,
Like, it's
I'm sorry
not
to
that
interrupt you.
serious.
Somebody said
It's
that
calm.
Nikki joined. I don't even know. Somebody talking about Nikki joined. Y'all are trolling.
No, she did. No, the hell she did.
Like,
I
they
don't
talking
know.
about Nikki joined. Like, what? But I understand what you're saying. Like, they're not. They're talking about stand on it because it's not happening. And, like, y'all, I made my barb account just to talk about Nikki and engage with other barbs and to stream by her music and stuff.
But
And I went
you're
too
also
far
using it
with
for
it.
bad, though. You can't,
Yeah,
if
and
you're
I
gonna do
understand
that,
that.
Amari,
stand on it. But don't sit here when you involve other
Amari,
people's real
can I be a
lives.
photo
It
with you?
gets serious.
Yeah,
It's
y'all
just
not let
that,
me y'all not let me get to that part.
it's
And
just
I
that
do.
there's people with like their hands up that need to speak, that ain't get to speak, you know?
And it's like, yeah, I understand that I took this shit too far. Like,
Can I speak?
yeah.
Hey girl, my name is Priscilla and like I'm an actual nursing student. I have one semester left. I live in South Carolina, so Georgia and South Carolina's rules of nursing, the board of nursing are very similar. And I I'm not a barb. I'm like I think I can come here as a neutral stand that I don't stand anyone. I'm a K-pop stan. But like as a nursing student, you need to believe what this man is telling you. I know that you're saying that you weren't the original poster, you weren't the original doxer, but you contribute to it. And the first story that I was told in nursing school was about these two. It was like four girls. Two of the girls they went to Walmart. Two of the girls shoplifted, and two girls didn't. But they were all together. They both went. They both all four of them got charged, and all four of them got kicked out of nursing school. It's that serious. You represent your school and the school of the hospitals they host. You represent their hospitals. Like, I need you to be very serious about this as a nursing school student. What you post online is very real. Like, we all know what digital footprint is, right? um like, I need, as soon as this comes to a wrap, this what is this called, Twitter, this microphone session, I don't know, sorry. uh you need to listen to that man and what he says. And I know you've been saying like you don't want to post an apology because people are so gonna
I
judge you.
I already
Like,
posted my apology. That was after.
okay,
I
that's
already
good.
posted it.
'Cause, like, it doesn't matter what people. The fact that you stood up, swallowed your pride, and apologized. That's literally all that matters. Who gives a fuck what people are saying to you? And like, you're young and dumb. You're gonna make mistakes. This was a really big mistake, and I really pray to God that nothing comes out of this because we need good nurses. Okay, we need good nurses in America, and I really hope like you learn from this. And just follow what the man says. Delete your account because that you want this nursing bag, right? You see that travel nursing pay. This stand stuff is just not that serious. So that's all I gotta say. Good luck, girl. I mean, you fucked up, but I think you know you fucked up, you know? No one needs to be yelling at you anymore. Just listen. And for someone that said that their pass rate is 70, girl, if you make below an 85 in my school, you get kicked out. Like, is that serious?
Damn, girl, they on your
Right.
ass.
Like, it's really that serious, man.
Just focus on
And
school. Focus
and I
on
just really
school.
made this space as a warning, like, barbs. If you in school, or fuck it, if you like in any school, y'all don't do this shit, bro. Like, it's not cool. It's not funny at all. Like, please don't. Like, use this situation right now. Use this as a lesson to not even do no dumbass shit like that. I could argue about Nikki all day, but at some point, this shit is gonna go too far. Really, like, it's going too far, too fucking far, y'all. And I know somebody had posted talking about I was blaming the other barbs for what I did. Like, I wasn't in no way was I blaming other barbs. I was telling y'all to not engage in stuff like that because of my situation that's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's really all that I have to say on it. I posted my apology and I took accountability for it. I'm probably going to deactivate my account because this shit just got out of hand. Like, literally, like, bruh.
Yeah, I think after this, I think you should delete everything associated with this account because, being on here for the time that I have been, I've listened to you, you know, express remorse about it. Unfortunately, you could only express remorse because you were the one that got caught. But like Priscilla was saying, there's no need to continue telling you what you seem to know now. What highly, I can't read the rest of her username, but what she was saying was very true. Like, and what you were saying was true too. You don't take it so seriously if it's not happening to you, but the minute that it happens, it feels like your world's coming down on you. So I think, this is a really tough lesson to learn, especially in your position. But if you are being honest and truthful about what you feel and know that you messed up there, then I think there's no need to continue having this space here. I think what you should do is to do what Eric or Rick said and delete it. Maybe
I don't
express.
even think he said delete my account.
Can I talk
He
real quickly?
Yeah, and
Um,
after you, I would like to say something.
but yeah, like that sleaze person, I'm not a hottie or a barb really. I like both of their music. I enjoy both of their things, but wrong is wrong and right is right in this situation regarding doxing people. So I think that I don't think Nikki is gonna care one way or the other if you get in trouble for sticking up for her. I don't think you should ever put yourself into a problematic situation for a celebrity that you've never interacted with, that isn't your family, that isn't a close friend or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, they're not gonna really give a fuck about what you got going on if it don't affect their money. You know what I'm saying? So once all this is said and done, maybe you can get a few things off of your chest that come to mind. I do think you should close this space because I don't want more people to come in and create more friction for you and possibly say things that you did not say or misinterpret what you're saying and spread like misinformation about what you have going on, especially because you are in nursing school. So it'd be best to just, delete this account and maybe make another one that is not associated with this one. But yeah, that's all I got to say.
I
And I
would
wish
like
you the best of
to
luck.
say something. I'm sorry to cut you off. I didn't mean to. Are you done?
No, yeah, go ahead. I'm good.
Okay, first of all, first, excuse my voice, because I did just wake up and I checked Twitter. I saw that people was dragging my girl. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Firstly, I know Amaria personally. We talk. I have her phone number, all that good stuff. And yeah, I saw people saying some pretty fucked up shit about her. I don't know what's going on. I still don't know what's going on. I'm hearing the word doxing and this and that and her taking accountability. So I'm guessing that she played a part in somebody being doxxed or she reposted something. I really don't know. And yeah, that is serious, but well, actually, no, there is no but because she can get kicked out of school for that. My whole thing, though, is that it's so. Okay, y'all don't jump me, okay? But the barbs, and I am a barb, I'm saying this as a barb. The barbs can be, and right now is one of the most wishy-washy, most toxic fan bases. The moment you say something bad or even just constructive criticism about Nicki Minaj, they will literally come and try to slit your throat. Like,
Clock it.
I remember this happened when Pink Friday 2 dropped. I said, me personally, I would just like to hear more pop from Nicki. And all of a sudden, I'm getting called a tranny, a man, because I am a trans woman, a this, or that. So really, Amaria, I'm not even talking about you doing what you did because there's nothing left to say on that. What I'm telling you is just, I don't know if it's getting to you personally because to me it didn't. I get that type of stuff all the time. But I'm just telling you, like, when it comes to that, don't worry about it and don't pay that shit no mind because one minute Barb's are in your comments not rooting for you, but then on the next minute, they are. I remember I
it's
just said something
it's
good about
not
Nicki.
most of the barbs though. It's literally like other people from the other person's account commenting. So, but I know some barbs were like, "Oh, don't make me unfollow you because you're doubling down, stand on business and stuff." But
Yeah, they're always gonna do that.
Hold
if
on, baby.
me
Hold on.
take
Hold
Yeah,
on.
they're
Hold
gonna do
on.
that. They're
Hold
gonna do
on.
that. They're gonna
Hold
galvanize
on.
you, and they're gonna push that narrative so that you can stay looking like you're a barb when this is real. Like this is real shit. This is real people. This is people's real lives.
this
So
is real life shit, not no
The
stand
thing
Twitter barb
is,
shit.
don't don't let these big barbs, okay? First of all, listen first. They're having you do their dirty work. Okay?
correct,
All right?
correct.
So they're gonna push the narrative, try to have you, try to talk down to you like you're not good enough, you're not the biggest fan, da da da, this, that, and the third. Staying Twitter is not real life. Okay? It's not real life. I've been doxxed before by a stupid Barty Gang fan, family pictures, everything. It's not funny. If I can find that motherfucker, I would drag his ass. But that's besides the point. You're young, you're in nursing school, you don't need to do any of that stuff. And then you have a little bit too much information on your social media for you to be a college student. You know what I mean? For you to be a Stan account, you have way too much information. And it's a little scary out there. People are actually goddamn crazy. All right. And third of all, you really need to delete this like immediately. All right. Because that person that hit you up, the one who's accusing you of doing this crime, they're basically trying to find someone to pinpoint this to. And it could be you. They're trying to blame you. You're probably like, out of all the people that they, like you said, that they could have went to, they said, you know what? Let me get this person. Because all the
Yeah,
other bars have you doing their dirty work. Okay, so
exactly.
at the end of the day, you're gonna end up taking all the fault for everything. Okay, and
And
you gotta
it's
remember, you're a black woman. Okay, that is a white man, and this is coming from a white Puerto Rican. That is a white man. Okay, he's already a nasty, vicious person. You saw how he was. All right, so now he's gonna go to bars, and his head and his mind predominantly barbs are black women, black gay men, and because you've been posting the most, people know out there. But the ones with the most bark are the minorities. They know we're gonna stand behind Nicki Minaj. So you, a black woman with plenty of information on your social media, he's targeting you. He's gonna put the blame on you. Okay, you got to be careful with that. So if I were you, I would close this shit out right now. And this is for me. I'm an RN. Close this shit out. Delete your whole thing. And if you're gonna make another social media, I will wait a week or two, but don't use any of your emails. Make everything just completely incognito. Do not let anyone know who you are or who you were. There's no need to. Okay, it's all fun and games. Okay, and number one thing Nikki said, she said, do not do anything harmful on her behalf. And that is the first thing that everyone started doing. You leave that to the crazy people. You're a smart girl. You're 20 years old. You don't need any of that bullshit in your life. Okay? One little thing, they're either going to kick you out of school, you're going to lose your license.
Yeah,
And
I'm
that's that.
done. Yeah, I'm done with this stand Twitter shit. With this barb shit, I'm done. Like, I'm just so done with it.
Because I was doxxed. Okay? So imagine how the fuck I felt. My heartbeat was like off the fucking walls. I thought some crazy shit was going to happen to my mom, my family, my nieces, over a little thin little argument that I ended up winning, and that person just became fucking crazy. I mean, thank God nothing's happened to me. This happened like 2 months ago, but imagine how he felt. But then again, look how you feel, because now he's gonna put all the blame on you. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, and I hope it does not happen to you because you're young. Hopefully, you get a slap on the wrist if it does happen that way, and hopefully, he's a man of his word. But then again, the way that he is, he's a white man.
Oh,
Just
Rick,
be careful.
he's black.
He
Rick,
black. You're
yeah,
not talking
he's.
about that white crazy man?
Oh no, no, Rick, he's black.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Well, then you should be all right. We good now.
but even then though, like,
But still, I'm glad that you took accountability. This is not a sign of weakness. Because, we all fuck up. You apologize and move on. But there's no need to drag it on. Because then you're going to have other people in this space
I
that are
agree
going to
with
keep
that.
pushing you. And they're going to keep trying to push that narrative on you. Like, oh no, stand 10 toes, da 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 da. Yeah, stand 10
yeah,
toes on
maybe,
something
and
you
yeah,
believe in, not on
and they
this
gon'
bullshit.
like they're probably gonna say something like she ain't standing 10 toes, but I'm standing 10 toes down on my fucking career. That's what I'm standing 10 toes down on.
That's what
Fuck
you need to
this
stand.
damn Twitter
Let me
shit.
tell you
Fuck
something. I
this
love Nicki
Nikki
Minaj, but it's not
shit.
that deep.
Fuck all of this shit. I'm standing 10 toes down on my career, and I made
Let me
them,
tell you
and
something.
I'm warning y'all to like, don't make the same mistake I did, bro. Like, if you
At the
want
end
a
of the
career,
day,
don't do that shit at all. Cause like, even somebody posted under the space talking about they already sent a letter to the board of nursing. I don't
don't
know,
listen to them. First of all, at the end of the
like.
day, these two bitches that are arguing, these two rap bitches that are arguing, they're gonna wake up rich the next fucking day. They don't give a shit about us.
And this is something that really irritates me. Just because you don't, You don't need to do none of this shit to be a Nicki fan. All you need to do to be a Nicki fan is to listen to her music, buy her shit, do this, do that. You don't have to do nothing like this. Me personally, I don't do none of that shit. I don't like what? So I don't understand why people, why, let me shut up. Cause no, y'all not finna drag me. Actually, no, I don't give a fuck. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, yeah, the Aries, I don't know the rest of his name. I don't see it, but he was right. At the end of the day, Megan is gonna stay rich and famous. Nikki's gonna stay rich and famous. These people do not know us, and you do not know them. And I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to those other delusional ass people. They don't know nothing about you. Honestly, they probably don't even give a fuck about you, for being real. So I really just don't understand how it even got blown out of this proportion. And I agree to you do need to get off of here. I love you. I'm finna get off of here because I'm not even on Twitter like that. I just had to make sure that you was okay. Um, yeah, I'm out, but I'll talk to you later though.
Hey Amari, is
All
there a
right,
reason you
girl.
haven't ended this yet? Like being like I follow you, you follow me. I'm a barb, you're a barb, and I care for you and I care for your well-being. But you keep saying I just I'm still. I feel like you keep saying I'm just trying to warn people. You've been trying to warn people for the past hour. Like it's done, it's over. You got to get off. You got to worry about your career because you're talking about standing 10 toes behind your career. Have you ever been? Have you ever worked in the medical field as a CNA, as a home health aide, as a nurse, as anything? Because if you really stand 10 toes behind your career, this would have ended, and you would have handled this one on one. You would have DM'd him. You would have apologized. You did not have to apologize publicly. What you needed to do publicly was end this
Well,
account. Like I care about you down,
I
but
couldn't
this is
because he
not.
blocked
You got
me.
to end this. You got to end this now. Because I'm not. I don't know. You're talking about standing 10 toes behind your career. If you were standing 10 toes behind your career, you would have ended this, girl. Ended this a long time ago. But you are putting yourself down a hole. Because I've been here for an hour listening. Because I have time to do that. But you've been here for an hour talking about, oh, I didn't dox him. I doxed him. I didn't. I know. We know you weren't the one to do it first. But you are putting yourself down a hole by talking about it and talking about it. And you're like, oh, I just took a screenshot of somebody. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And you're
Yep.
talking about, I don't even think he'll probably do anything. You can't be talking about that. You don't know. His
Yeah,
shit
because
got
this is real
30,000 likes.
life.
His shit is getting his shit.
Yeah, so
So
I'm
you gotta end
finna
this now, honey.
I'm
You
finna
gotta
end
go. You gotta
it.
go now.